It along with Jessie. Today we're here with Delululemyn. She's a drag queen based in Asbury, and she just started doing drag this year. So how did you get into drag?
I have been actually the show that I was just in. I've been following it for about almost 2 years now, and I kept on joking that I was going to start doing drag because I come from a dance background, and I missed performing. And then someone from Project Real over here in Asbury Park actually was like, "I'm putting you in our group chat." About I want to say in like January. So I've been in the scene now for about 6-ish months. And yeah, so that I just got put in a group chat, and since then I've hit the ground running and I haven't stopped. My drag persona is kind of like an Avril Lavigne. Like I joke like a Staten Island cigarette mom because I'm originally from Staten Island. Um, and my mom is not like that at all. She's very like Catholic Italian mom, like the stereotypical. We had like the Tuscan decor all my life, but very much like a Staten Island mom meets like a 1950s housewife pageant queen poise. Um, but yeah, that's the persona right there. More or less a very elevated and extravagant version of myself out of drag.
Oh, what's more fun, putting together a look for a show or putting on the show?
I feel like the more stressful part is definitely putting on a look, but I do like pulling pieces together for a look. But putting on the show is really where my heart is. But I don't know, I love them equally, I guess, because I'm musical theater based. So I do a lot of Broadway. Tonight I did Prima Donna My Marina, and I really tried to tap into that little girl from Toddlers and Tiaras. And like I just kind of luckily being an AFAB performer, I have some things in my closet that will work for drag. I just so happen to have a really sparkly dress, decided to do the song, and putting, for that number specifically, putting on the performance is 10 times more fun than finding a look.
Like performing for a bigger crowd or a smaller crowd?
I have performed at Georgie's for both a smaller side and a larger side, and I have to say, it's more intimate with the smaller side, and because I've been hanging out here for well over a year now, I feel like really being in that intimate setting is a lot of fun because I get to play with each individual person. I get to connect with them, make eye contact, jam out. So I feel like the smaller crowds really have my heart, but the big stage can be fun, but I like the smaller crowds definitely.
The worst thing about being in part of drag?
So the worst thing is the scrutiny that we get from outside of the community, as well as being an AFAB performer, an AFAB queen specifically. A lot of people say that it's easier for me. It's not. Yes, I don't have to go through the same getting ready process as everyone. Yes, it's different for me to get ready. I can use my natural body for the most part, but I'm still corseted. I'm still fighting the stage fright every single performance. I'm still going through still putting together the look, and I'm still, fighting for me. Like, I'm really just trying to be the best I can be. So that I would say is the worst, is like people don't get that we're all on an equal playing field, and drag is for everyone, especially everyone that's queer. If you want to get started and you are an AFAB person that wants to be a drag queen, fucking be that drag queen. um, but the best part of it is feeding my inner child. Like I said, I am a musical theater girly. I have been doing performances and dance since I'm 2 years old. And getting to feed my inner child has been the most heartwarming part about being in drag, especially if you come to Fresh Face in November. You'll see why I hold this connection so well, because it really embodies who I am as a person, but also who I want to be as a queen.